So now I have took my dough out of the bowl and I have kneaded here on the counter. You want to make sure you have some extra flour on your surface so you can knead your dough. And then the next step I'm going to do is spray my bowl. And I'm going to place this in my bowl to let sit for an hour to rise. And the purpose of the spray in the bowl is so it don't stick to the side, so it'll be easy to come out. So you don't need much, just enough to see that it's covering your surfaces of the bowl. And then you're going to place either a damp towel or you can do saran wrap with paper towel. It doesn't matter. Just whichever one you choose. And you're going to set it in a warm place so it can rise for an hour. And then you want to get your dough turned around in here some since you sprayed it. And then we'll come back with the next step. I'm going to use saran wrap for mine. And I'm going to place mine on top of my stove. And I'm going to turn the light over the stove on. We're going to make sure that no air is seeping inside of your bowl. Alright, so we're going to go to where I placed the bowl. I have it sitting on the stove and I have the light on so that it gets more heat. And once my dough rises up here, then I'm going to take this off and I'm going to smash it back down. And then we're going to go to the next step with getting the dough prepared for the soda bath. Stay tuned. Okay, so while the dough is setting to rise, I went ahead and cleaned up my surface and it's drying off, or you can dry it off with a towel, because when you get ready to get the dough again, you're going to have to flour your surface again, knead it a little bit, and then you're going to start rolling out your dough into long logs. Well, you're going to cut it up into 14 logs and then you're going to start rolling it out. Once you roll it out, then you're going to get your 2 cups of water that you had in the cup. I empty mine out right now for now. You're going to get that 2 cups of water. You're going to get a pan, square or circle, doesn't matter. And then you're going to get your baking soda. You're going to use 1/4 cup of baking soda into this warm 2 cups of warm water. You're going to pour it in here, because when you roll out your dough for your pretzel and you shape it to how you want, you're going to dip that inside of this soda bath. Once you dip that in the soda bath, then you're going to take it out and place it on your parchment paper pan. Or if you don't have parchment paper, you just do it without. But I always use parchment paper anytime I'm doing any baking items. Place that on the pan. Then you're going to put it in the, once you get all of them made up and they all was dipped in the soda bath, you're going to put it in your oven and they're going to bake for like 8 to 10 minutes on a 450 degrees oven. And then once they come out, you can butter it up, toss it in cinnamon sugar, or put salt on it, whichever one you prefer. Okay, so my dough has doubled up in size, so I'm going to take it off. I'm going to push this back down. And now we're going to flour our surface and we're going to start back kneading this again. Okay, so we got our dough kneaded back out. You're going to cut this into 14 pieces like I stated. I don't know what my dough cutter is, but I'm just using a regular kitchen knife. So I cut mine up into 8 pieces. You can cut them smaller here if you want. Now all I did was roll it in my palms a little bit. And now I'm going to put it on my counter and begin rolling it out. And you're going to do that to each one. This is how far I rolled mine out to. Now we're going to curve it and create the pretzel shape. To do that, we just take the two ends, bring them to the middle, twist them a little bit, and there's your pretzel. I'm going to do every last one of those like that. And then we'll go do the soda bath next. Okay, if you want to get your dough rolled out, I suggest you roll it on a surface with no flour, because when you do have flour, it just moves everywhere and it's just pressing on it and you're not rolling it. So